Lake Forest Academy was a place where I learned how to learn, how to become an individual and, kind of create my own path. But whenever I think about Lake Forest Academy, I think about a foundational experience for my life.
It was the friendships, it was the diversity, it was the curriculum. It was an environment where, learning was actually not only fun, but it was expected. It also has this element of the teachers that really care. They become part of your life.
LFA to me is more than a school. It's a place where I had really deep understandings of the terrain and the people, and the students that I taught really got to know a teacher who lived there and understood it. And I'm greatly pleased that I was part of the structure of that school.
I'm really a very lucky guy because other than friends, family, and my wife, there are maybe 4 passions in my life, and they are language, music, soccer, and travel. And I actually got to do all those 4 things at LFA for 37 years and get paid.
I looked at many different schools where I always thought, I'm not sure that this is the right group of people for me. And when I came to Ferry Hall, it was May Day. These women were in beautiful dresses. They were celebrating something, and I'm all about celebration. So I thought, this is the place for me. This is where I belong and where I feel comfortable.
I remember driving in the first day of Ferry Hall, and I was completely overwhelmed that I was about to be left off for a preparatory school coming from a small industrial town in Ohio. But it didn't take long for the faculty to make me feel like I belonged and gave me the voice I needed.
Being able to go to the rink every day and, also go to school with my teammates, I think, you grow up living on your own in a dorm and, kind of living that life. And I don't think I'd be where I am without LFA.
The transformation for me was continuous. My first year there, I had one of the best teachers I've ever had. And what I discovered 8 years later is I learned a lot from all of those people. That's how I learned how to teach.
The teachers were extraordinary because I learned how to tell a story and how to prove a point. And that voice has stayed with me forever.
When you teach them to be so good at things and wonderful people, and then they leave, and then you start all over again. So can be frustrating, but it's also unbelievably rewarding.
Got to see Robert Frost for a week. Igor Stravinsky, I had dinner with him. I got to see all kinds of people that a normal kid in high school doesn't get to see.
I found out very quickly that I could get attention acting as opposed to acting out in class. And then when I found out, you can go on stage, you get that attention, and they will applaud you as opposed to reprimand you, I go, that sounds like a better deal. The fact that I found a place very early, like the Academy, that nurtured that, I can't tell you how much of a blessing and how special that is.
I was director of the Performing Arts program at the Academy for about 15 years. I love to direct plays. There are over 200 shows I did at Lake Forest Academy. So that's a lot.
I did find a family at Ferry Hall. We all became sisters and were there to help each other through those highs and lows.
What my favorite part of Lake Forest Academy was the culture that we had in our dorms, the culture that we had on campus. When you're around great people, you can do great things.
I would say that the students at LFA, they learn how to be accepting and open-minded and tolerant. And so I think that really sets us apart.
Actually, some people who I went to school with, who I'm actually stronger friends with now than I was at the Academy. And that's just a gift that just keeps on giving.
I'm very sentimental. I think LFA was my home.
The gymnastics teachers pushed me to athletically take risk on the balance beam and the unevens and the floor, and how great it felt every day that I got stronger and better at it.
That's what an opportunity like Lake Forest Academy did. I took in a lot, and it continues to this day to nourish me.
One of the lasting things that I learned was self-confidence in meeting new people. Remember their names, little tricks along the way, and I think that prepares us to get ahead.
When I get into difficult business situations, I know how to work well with people. I know how to communicate well with people. I know how to problem solve. And I understand the role and the importance that leadership plays in everything you do every day.
Because I do believe every day when I'm on set and every day I'm working, there's a part of me that goes, okay, I'm using something I learned at the academy. You're allowed to create your own opportunities.
There's a lot of different paths to wherever you want to go, and if you just keep working hard, you're going to get there eventually and achieve your goals. And yeah, I think working hard is the biggest thing I can give my advice to.
And I think that a lot of Ferry Hall preparation is what has led to my successes. I believe that we all can do something to better humankind, and that led me to nonprofit management.
What I learned at LFA made me sensitive to right and wrong.
I ask all of you to, pay attention to the communities around you and commit to changing one life at a time. It makes a difference.
I am very confident that today Lake Forest Academy is still continuing to transform lives, transform perspectives, and really helping these young adults just crush it in life in whatever they're doing.
Whatever else is happening in the world, LFA is this place that educates and teaches kids to communicate and be great citizens, and I don't think it'll ever change.
I am thrilled with what has been happening at the Academy. I think they have not, for a while I felt Ferry Hall might have been lost, but I do not feel that way anymore. And, life changes, things transition. We go along with that. And if it feels right to us, then I think we should support it. And I do support Lake Forest Academy.
I'm very optimistic for LFA. I am very proud of LFA. They keep building as they're a much more international school than they were when I first started.
I remember seeing previous inductees into the Hall of Fame, and they're big time, they're big shots. They have really done a lot.
It's a great honor to be in such illustrious company. The people who are here being inducted right now, and plus the people who've been inducted over the years. Their contributions are amazing.
My first thought was, what did I do? It wasn't me. I didn't break curfew. Can you take the diploma back? I didn't.
When I got the call, I was, are you sure you're calling the right person? That is the student that graduated from Ferry Hall 50 years ago.
I think it was an exciting thing. I think anytime you're honored like that, it's truly special.
I'm very pleased to be accepted in the Hall of Fame. It means that LFA values what I taught at the school. It says that the arts are important to Lake Forest Academy.
And I feel there are so many people that are so deserving of this award. I just can't tell you how honored I am to receive it.
What an honor. What an incredible honor for Ferry Hall to give me this tribute 50 years after I've graduated. It set such an example for me and helped me so much. I'm incredibly grateful.
I thank everyone for putting me in this position. So yeah, I'm really excited.
Fair Lake Forest alma mater, fond devotion binds us to thee.
I am very, very proud. I have a Caxi hat that I wear around. I still stay connected to many of my Caxi friends.
Heart in hand, we pledge to serve thee, true and long as life.
It's the best thing that ever happened to me. I'm extremely proud.
See the black and orange waving proudly o'er thee.
If I had a guitar in my hand, I might be able to do something, but I think I might leave the cheerleading to somebody else.
Emblem true of all we do, to spread abroad our glory.
Go Caxies, good luck. Thank you for including me in your Hall of Fame, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.
We'll forget thee never, never, dear old LFA. Go Caxies!